Have you ever wanted to reach out and impact the schools in your community with the gospel of Jesus Christ, but felt the legal restrictions of church and state? Well, there is a way to take the presence of God right into the heart of the education sector of society and to be the Ekklesia on our school campuses around the nation.
One of the things I'm most excited about is a model where we can empower churches to be able to interact with their community in a way where they're giving the community something that is of value, like the STEM program, like the ISS program.
In San Jose, Pastor Matt, in collaboration with Valley Christian Schools, has intentionally followed 7 simple steps that has allowed his local church to become relevant and has given opportunities to meet the felt needs of the public schools in his community.
First of all, that you pray peace upon the campus.
We have been praying for God to open doors to allow Valley to be used just to enter the schools in the ISS program. And we've just found door after door being opened after we pray.
That the public school will rise up, Father God, for you, Daddy. Father, thank you.
And the second step then is to cast the vision.
Now you can have a 12-year-old do a science experiment, and their name would be on NASA manifest as a person who actually ran an experiment on the ISS. Now we're creating 12-year-old rocket scientists.
I just think it's kind of cool to have my name in space.
Step 3 is to meet the principals and determine the felt needs of their school.
He walked into our office one day, asked if he could meet with us, and simply said, "This is where we're located. We're right on the other side of the fence, and we want to be good community members. We want to be a good neighbor." And he asked us simply what we needed.
And the first thing she said is, well, you could provide for the break room.
And bless these kids with the teachers, the great teachers they have, and the leaders.
And then I asked her, could you make a list, something that you are dreaming about that we can help with?
And so we thought about it for a little while, and one of the things that we really are looking forward to is building up, we call it our STEAM program, so science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
Being able to introduce a 4th grader or 5th grader in a science and technology experiment that does an experiment in the International Space Station, they get really involved into it.
An opportunity such as this really does put our students in a place where they are able to engineer and experience things that they don't even realize is out there.
The next step was then to make a plan together with the principal that we are in this together. How can we together reach the kids? Next is to recruit volunteers.
Right now I'm willing to be engaged in helping students explore experiments and science and ultimately some experiment to go up to the space station.
It's going to power on, it's going to do a little test. I call this like a little dance, the little LEDs dance around.
And finally, that we celebrate with the parents. The 7th step is simply to evaluate, to document. Those are the 7 steps.
There is no reason why a private school that is well endowed should have this opportunity and the Title I schools or the underperforming or underprivileged schools or neighborhoods don't.
How much more motivation, excitement can you get put into a child and to be able to put them on the path where they can now discover their true talents and skills?
Discovering a child's true potential and worth is at the heart of our faith, and working together, church and education has the potential to bring the kingdom of God to every child on every campus.